Routines. Feels like everyone has an opinion right now on how we should or shouldn't start our day. But maybe you're wondering, does it really matter? I mean, sure, I wake up first thing in the morning and I turn off my alarm and I scroll for a bit on social media. I might read a couple of news articles, and on the very odd day, I might even just dip into my emails to see what's awaiting me before I start the working day. It's a few minutes. Does it really make that much of a difference? Well, you might be fascinated to know the answer, because it may actually be playing a bigger role than you realise. Now, to bring this to life with some research, I'd love to share with you this really fascinating study. Now, this study was conducted by a couple of positive psychologists in association with Arianna Huffington. You may be familiar with her. She set up the Huffington Post. And they wanted to analyse that exact question. What impact does a few minutes in the morning actually have on the emotional trajectory of our day? Do those few minutes really matter, or do they not? And to answer this question, they devised a really simple study where they took 110 participants and divided them into two groups. Now, the first group, they showed 3 minutes of negative news to before 10 a.m. in the morning, which, let's face it, right now is pretty easy to stumble across, whether you're on a dedicated news site or whether you just happen to see something on social media. Now, in contrast, with the remaining participants, they showed 3 minutes of solution-focused news to, again, just before 10 a.m. in the morning. Now, solution-focused news was really news about inspiring human resilience, stories that would really uplift the participants in this group. For example, they shared a story of a 70-year-old man who had gained his GED for the first time. And with these two groups, they wanted to track their mood throughout the day. What impact would those 3 minutes have on these two groups? And the results were really surprising. The group that watched just 3 minutes of negative news before 10 a.m. in the morning were 27% more likely to report feeling unhappy at the end of the day versus the group that watched 3 minutes of inspiring stories about human resilience. Now, 27% is significant. And I guess this is where it comes down to the choice that you want to make as to how you start your day. Do you want to stack the odds in your favor that you're going to be statistically more happier by the end of the day, or do you not? Are you happy to roll the emotional dice first thing in the morning and cross your fingers that when you check your work emails, there'll be a happy job well done email that will put you in a good mood, that when you log onto social media, that it will be stories that will make you happy and uplift you versus, that person sharing their rambles and their thoughts, or who has shared a really depressing news story that's going to statistically make you more unhappy at the end of the day. Really, the choice is yours, but it's important that we make informed choices and we understand the impact that short morning scroll can have on our day. Now, if you're curious to find out more about morning routines and you're looking for an easy to implement morning routine, then you'll find lots of resources on this channel. Specifically, you can learn about a morning routine for flow. This is the journal system for flow that's all based on proven positive psychology and designed to fit really easily into your everyday life. It just takes a few minutes in the morning and a few minutes in the evening each day, and there are some videos here that will give you a deeper insight not only to how to practice that journal system, but also into the psychology of flow and why it's so beneficial for us. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Did this research surprise you? And what's your favourite morning routine that you use at the minute? Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for joining me, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.